Hi, Tanisha and Michelle. I appreciated your presentation on high context cultures and low context cultures. Um, I heard from your presentation that high context cultures are more circuitous in their conversations, and that um, the meaning can sometimes be lost because there's a lot of indirect and nonverbal cueing. The social bonds are stronger in high context cultures, as well as the length of time it might take to grow a friendship. But once you have built that relationship and have that friendship, then you're a trustworthy friend or colleague or business partner. Um, in low context communication cultures, um, we're, me included, are more direct. What we say is often what we mean. There's definitely sarcasm is an example of when we might say one thing, but be kind of meaning something else. But I could see how that could be confusing to someone in a different, in potentially in a high context culture, because I think the way things are said are different from what I'm gathering. So in low context cultures, words are more important than body language and nonverbal. Yes, Americans and many low context cultures are louder and they focus on um, descriptives and making sure that their words are understood. Um, which the benefit of that is that there's often less miscommunication. But the downside is that we can be seen as rude. Um, I've definitely, as a teacher, had kids kind of complain about my directness when I'm, your cup's empty, go fill it up. You're 13. The faucet's right there. So, some things like that um, I'm a little bit more direct and expecting them to be able to do some things for themselves. So I don't know if that's part of, I guess that is part of being more individualistic and action oriented. Um, I do wonder as a having friends that travel internationally for business, how they must have studied the cultures that they're visiting for business before they began their careers, because um, you would have to attune yourself to look for um, those facial expressions, especially in the video that Tanisha and Michelle showed, where in a high context culture, yes could mean yes, but it could also mean no or maybe. Those are things that someone from a low context culture might not understand. So, anyway, thank you. I appreciated your presentation.